Yo, what is up, my guys? Welcome to the video. Today we are talking about controller aim. And I honestly feel like right now in the game, aim assist has been there so much, but there's still some great ways you can take advantage of it. And a lot of it's got to do with how you set up for your engagements. So as of right now, SMGs are the best thing in this game. Charge shotgun is really great, but it's really great kind of for peaks. When it comes to box fighting, I think the compact SMG or getting like a purple or gold rapid fire SMG, both very, very good. Both have really great attributes. As of right now, the tactical shotgun, even the gold tactical shotgun, only does 124 maximum point blank headshot damage. So I think for that reason, the SMGs are some of the best things to be using in the game. But with the aim assist nerf, there's some specific ways that I think you should use them. Now, a lot of that's got to do with how you actually approach your engagements. And right now in this game, there's some editing tricks that you can use to make it so that your aim assist essentially feels like it's functioning better. And I'll show you guys a little clip right now just to demonstrate how this actually works and how it actually works in game before I get into the creative example. And later, bud. So the way that Epic changed the aim assist is they made it so that you got no auto rotation, hardly any controller assistance, unless you get right on the player from the start. And that's the key here. You have to get on the player from the start. So you can do that traditionally if you're not, in an active build fight. You can do that just straight up by using right side peeks. You can get your crosshair pre-lined up at the appropriate height and then step out and you're gonna be right on their head. As long as you're on the person's body, you get more aim assist than if you don't. I know it sounds like it should be obvious, but it wasn't that way before. Before you actually would get auto rotation. Even if you're like aiming at the dude's feet, the person would jump and you'd start following them up and tracking. And you could even just like go from their foot onto the head just with the assistance in the game. Here's the thing though. When nobody really lets you do that nowadays in the game. So what you can use is edits to end up with a pre-lined up shot. So basically what you want to do, if you have a player on another side of a wall and you want to get over there and you want to start beaming this kid, you don't really want to go with an edit like this and then end up off the player so that you have the then track on. Because again, like I said, now all of a sudden you have to make flicks just to get onto the player's head and then to start actually using your controller advantage to your advantage. What I would recommend doing is try to make all your edits so that you end up leaving the edit on the player's head. Now, there's a few ways to do this and some really great edits that work for this every single time that you definitely should practice and figure out how to use. I'll just give you guys a quick example here. This edit right here, the corner top angle jump out. So see how I ended up landing right here? One great thing about this move is you can land here, strafe right on the player, and that actually makes it not only better for you because you end up on the target, ready to roll, ready to rock, but it also makes it really hard for the player to track you. Because odds are, if you're like in a box and this person is pushing you on this wall, and you hit that edit jump out like this, sometimes you'll go up over their head. They have to do a slow rotate to try to figure out where you're gone, and you can be just absolutely schmelting them in the back of the head with your P90 while you're doing that. So this is a fantastic example. I'm absolutely lit here. I can hear this guy charging his shotgun, so I know that I need to pressure him. I need to get the kill, but I can't have that charge shotgun tag me in the slightest. So what do? I go for the right side jump out. He's looking past me, and then I get him on the right side. I didn't need to get a whole lot of damage in, but it's enough so that I dodge the charge shotgun shot and get an easy bop. And again, my crosshair is already lined up on his body. You can do this in lots of other ways too. Just example, if you're ramping up over somebody and they're ramping up at you, like they're on this ramp and you're above them. A lot of people I see when they go for these edits pull straight down like this. They go all the way down. And they like over flick. So then again, once you make this edit, you're no longer on the guy's body. You need to track up and he might be bopping you in the head with a shotgun or an SMG by then. What you can do instead is pull slightly down to the right. All you have to do to make this edit is hit this box and then hit that arch. So you can do that, and then you're right on the guy's head. Just, again, a small little way where you can start the edit with your crosshair already on the person. And then again, because of the way that the aim assist system has changed, we no longer get that auto rotation onto the target. But once you found that target, especially in close quarters, it makes your aim assist so much more stronger. And it's gonna really, really help you out, guys, I think, in close quarters. which, let's be honest, is pretty much every single engagement in this game right now. Now, the one great way you can practice this, dudes, again, I think this edit, sorry, that edit right there and that edit right there are the best ones to practice. One really great way to practice this, chat, is to just do a straight up edit on a wall where you're either hitting that edit or that edit, but with motion. And the reason this edit works so great for getting your crosshair onto target is if somebody's like pressuring your wall on the other side of it, again, and you make that jump out, they're going to be sitting here like an idiot, and you're going to be strafing right behind them, beaming them with a P90. It also works going from the other side. I would recommend switching it up. Don't be too predictable. But if you hit it from this side, again, because you're making this sweep like this, like from this side to this side, you're going to end up facing that way. Same thing with the other edit. You're going to end up facing that way. It's a great way to get your crosshair pre-lined up on controller, take some of the stress, it basically makes it so that the actual aiming sequence is less difficult, less stressful. Keep in mind, you should always try to be reducing your flick shots on controller. Obviously, flick shots look nasty. We all love to watch them. We love it when we hit them. But in reality, if you can have a strong, steady shot where you're already on the player, you're calm, cool, collected, and you don't need to make a panicked flick shot to win the engagement, that's always better, and you're always going to consistently win more fights when you do that. I mean, I love laser beam, but am I supposed to be impressed by that? It's a fast 3. Bro, get out of here, dude. Okay, there's another kid like lurking on top of all this, who I do not trust in the slightest. Is it worth getting a scuff controller? Dude, in my opinion, yeah, man. I dig my scuff a lot. You got lower input lag, just higher build quality in general. Joysticks are better. It's basically like the Scuff Infinity is basically an upgraded DualShock 4 in pretty much every way, and it has 2 paddles on the back. Charge shotgun, man. How often do I do that where I don't even shoot the thing, man? It's crazy. I'm dead. I'm dead. Literally nothing right now. She's so booty cheeks. To be honest, I don't know how I stayed alive with no mats this long. That in itself is some kind of miracle. I think honestly that's the only thing that you really work on right now is figuring it a way so that when you're on the water side of the map, you can still get mats at like an appropriate rate. Because, bro, it's scarce over here, man. Where's the drum gun? I don't like the drum gun. It does less damage than the regular SMGs, and it reloads. It's slower. Let's go. Look at this kid. Hiding out. Right? Hiding. Doing nothing. Has a million mats. Literally has a million mats, dude. Nice. Let's go, man. Woo! Oh my god, dude. The freaking grappling, like the Batman grappler is so good, dude. Like that guy, if I didn't have that thing, would have been away from me and able to totally heal. I pretty much guarantee it. He would have been able to like get a lot of his health back. At the very least, just reset the fight and be kind of back in it, ready to go. You know what I mean? Let's go, dude.